Good morning and welcome to our evening routine challenge this week. So we are doing a theme each month. So last month was morning routine, and this month, that's September, we are doing evening routine, and this week we are doing an evening routine challenge. So our tip today is to start your evening routine 30 minutes earlier than usual. And maybe you don't have an evening routine at all. You just crash as soon as the kids go to bed, or you zone out on Netflix or Facebook or whatever your guilty pleasure is. But try to mindfully think about what you want to do for your evening routine. So we created an evening routine menu, and I'll put the link for you to get yours that you can download, and then you can print it out and decide what you would like to incorporate. But it has a few suggestions on what you can do. But the thing that I wanted to talk about today is the importance of it, because I know we've gotten a lot of excited feedback and participation with our morning routine activities that we've done, throughout the past year or two. And I think that's because a lot of people find mornings to be harder, but they desire to get up earlier so that they can do some things for themselves. And I think a lot of people aren't grasping the importance of evening routine, which if you have a solid, grounding, calm evening routine for yourself, that will set you up for a better morning. And I learned this because I spent years being very, very diligent about having an evening routine for my children, and I still am. They're now 6 and 9, and on bath nights I'm running the bath at 6 o'clock. On the nights that we aren't having bath, we're going upstairs at 6:30, and on the nights that the kids are with me and not their dad, they are in bed around 7:30, and that is how it's been since they were babies. And that a lot of ways was for my sanity, but it also is very beneficial for children. So having a consistent sleeping time that they're going to sleep is really important for our rhythms of our bodies. And so that's really important for them, and then so that they know what to expect each day. And the same thing is true for us. So I was noticing that I was really, really diligent about making sure that they had their bedtimes, but I wasn't taking care of myself during that time. Once they were in bed, I was just crashing. Same thing in the morning, I was just letting them wake me up, and then I was grumpy and feeling really frazzled because I was letting them kind of guide my routine. And so I had this kind of aha moment where I was like, wow, evening routines are not just for children. It's really important for adults as well, because our bodies need that consistency too. So when I first started doing my evening routine, it started as a bath, which I do an Epsom salt bath with some lavender oil. I just put a cup of Epsom salt in the tub, and that really helps you to calm if you have any aching parts of your body, your muscles. It's really good for that. And then during that time, I also read. And on nights that I don't get to a bath, I will just read, and I make sure that I don't have any screen time an hour before bed, because screen time can really stimulate your brain. So in order to get better sleep, it's really important to kind of ease into that bedtime versus just crashing and then possibly having a hard time falling asleep. So let's see, the other things that I do in my evening routines: once a week I do a face mask during my bath, and I meditate when I go to sleep. So usually I'll take a bath, and depending on what time it is, I might read a little bit more after I've brushed my teeth and things. I wash my face in the bathtub, and then I will put on my face lotion, brush my teeth, get into bed, and then I will either read or I'll color. Coloring's a really nice thing to do that is not involving a screen or watching a show. And if you want to watch a show, feel free, but try to stop watching it an hour before going to bed. And then I usually put on a meditation app, app, a meditation, a guided meditation using my Insight timer. And right now I really like this one. It's a yoga nidra for sleep. So that's what I've been doing lately. And usually I have fallen asleep before it's done. And I actually start that meditation about 30 minutes before I actually want to be asleep. So I like to go to bed around 9. Between 9 and 10 is the latest, because I get up around 5. So that's just what works for me. So I wanted to kind of give you a picture of what mine looks like. But again, take a look at the evening routine menu that we created and make your own, and let us know if you need help with this, if you need some guidance on how to get started. We are here to support you, and I would love to hear how this week's going for you and how it affects you the next morning. So I will share that link in the comments below, and we'll talk to you soon.